Good afternoon, and welcome to the end of week market review for Friday, June 20th, 2014. You are going to see that our US markets are now rising bullish, while our Canadian markets are declining bullish. All in all, this means that we did have a positive day. It also means that we had a good week on the US side. The Dow Jones is up 0.15%, and the S&P 500 is up 0.17% for the day. Taking a look at our commodities, you're going to see that gold, silver, and oil are all also up, with silver up the largest amount at 1.03%. Looking at our economic reports, you're going to see that our jobless claims were somewhere around 313,000 filings. In reality, we had 312. Because we had better than expected, you're going to notice that it was one of the few things that helped push the markets up. Now here we are looking at the S&P 500 on the daily chart. You're going to see that we've had 3 days now where we've been trading beyond the previous cycle high. The last 2 days have been rather slow, but they are still enough to push the markets up. We're hoping that we'll see the S&P 500 break that 2,000 mark, hopefully within the next week. The MACD is rising bullish, and with its black line just crossing through that blue line. And now we're looking at the S&P 500 on the weekly chart. Our goal here really is just to see how high the highs are and see that we've not had this type of trading at any point in the past. So definitely very strong, very aggressive movements. If we have a pullback, you're going to see a pullback that could go down to the 26 EMA. And now we're looking at the TSX on the daily chart. You're going to see that it's also had a pretty good run, though the last couple of days have been slow, with the most recent one slightly negative. Now the TSX is at some significant highs, but not quite at their all-time highs. We'll see that in just a moment. Now the MACD is starting to pull back, with that black line still above the blue line. And here we are taking a look at the TSX on the weekly chart. You're going to see here just what we were talking about, how it's very close to its all-time highs, but not quite. Even if it just goes up a few more points, you're going to see it now at some significant highs and all-time highs. Our volatility indicator did go back a little bit today, with it now up to 10.85. It's still at a very low level, so we don't need to be concerned with where this volatility is. The last time it rose, it did get stuck at the 50 EMA. So we're going to be expecting for the same thing again if volatility does increase. Now, if you have any further questions, you can either send us an email or phone call. All of our contact information is on the screen. Now, with that, this has been the end of week market review for Friday, June 20th, 2014. Ciao for now.